We're talking fucking mental.
Oh yeah, that's mildly annoying.
I'm a tank!
I've shut outside a few times because I see my cat do it.
Alright, nobbers. So, welcome back to another J&M video. Today, we've devised together a series of truths and lies, and we're going to sit in an interrogation process and figure out which ones are the truth and which ones are the lies.
So two people are going to be sat on one side of the table and another is going to be sat who's getting interrogated, and we're going to find out today on the J&M official channel the truth behind these two and me.
So without further ado, let's get straight on with it.
So basically, when I was like, I'd say about 10, I have a lot of litter trays in my house, and
What sort of litter trays?
cat litter trays. What else? What other litter trays can you get?
Tortoise litter trays.
No. So it was a cat litter tray. A cat litter tray.
Seems to be Stalin.
Well, he's
Joseph Stalin.
okay.
Do you know him?
No.
He's related to Joseph Stalin. Joseph Stalin's a big part of the Nazi group. He's killed a lot of people, and so has he.
Right, so basically, when I was 10, I seen a litter tray in my house, and I was quite young, and I took a shit in it.
Okay. thanks for sharing.
What was it laughing?
How young was quite young?
Old enough to hold a squat.
Well, I was pretty good at squats back then. So about 10.
10.
10 years old?
So you were holding a mean squat for a couple of seconds at the age of 10. Fall into the litter tray at any point.
I was quite big built at 10.
So what was your reason behind it? Did you just see it and shit in it because your cats were doing it, or
But
why come you didn't go to the toilet?
10 years ago.
I just thought, well, my cats are doing it, so.
What were you to collect irony? Don't like that, do you?
Not really. I feel like you
How about
can.
we bring it a bit closer? Did you or did you not shit in a cat litter tray?
I did.
My main question is, how come you use the litter tray, not the toilet?
In the toilet.
What was going through your head?
I couldn't find the toilet.
In your own house? What, you steaming or something?
Two litter trays in my kitchen.
Yeah.
And I seen one. My cat had just used it. My mum went to poop and scoop it. So I thought, why not? Why can't I do it? Why can't I go have a cheeky squat, have a poo? I didn't know what I was doing. I was only 10. I was only 10. Let me finish my story. I was only
Do
10.
not speak to him or point at him like that again.
Do not speak to me like that.
We'll bring in the enforcer, which is this, without the guard.
I don't want any back chat.
So basically, I seen the cat do it. My mum came and poop and scooped. And I thought, well, I have more rights than my cat. So I did it. And then I don't think my mum realised, but then she come and poop and scoop my shit. And
Your mum picked up your shit at the
Yeah.
age of 10
So,
years old
right.
and disposed of it as she would the cat shit.
it's quite a small shit.
What did you wipe your ass with after the shit? Did you then go to the toilet and use the
didn't
toilet
wipe.
paper? Where was your mum?
Well, basically, my old house was this island, and I was only a small geezer. So basically, when my mum was behind, and the cat litter was on the floor, and I squatted, and she didn't see it.
Previously, you just stated that the cat had had a shit and you thought to yourself, I'm going to do this. So why was your mother picking up cat shit and cooking at the same time? Very unhygienic and very unsafe.
No.
You said she
No,
picked
no,
up
no,
the
no.
shit,
I
left, and then you went and popped a squat. She can't have been frying up eggs at the same time.
No.
So, and I noticed you realised when the cat was having a shit, you thought to yourself, what rights does that cat have? You actually thought to yourself as a 10-year-old boy, you have more rights than a cat. Yet you couldn't locate the toilet in your own house, but you have enough to think about the rights system.
It was up the stairs. I wasn't allowed up the stairs because I was one of them. Like
At the age of 10, at the age of 10 you weren't allowed up the stairs.
10 years old. 10 years old.
Yeah.
Sees his cat having a shit. Thinks I've got a lot more rights than a cat does. I'm gonna take a shit exactly where that cat's just took a shit because I'm not allowed upstairs because I'm 10 years old.
Have you shat in any other sort of litter?
I've shut outside a few times because I see my cats do it. I like to get in touch with them too.
Pipe down, I'll spark you out. Yeah, just take a shit and get out. We'll have a talk.
Silence.
I reckon it's fucking bullshit.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Thanks for
Thank you,
coming.
boys.
Nice.
This evening.
Give us your story.
Give us your story. Give us your story.
Give us your life story.
Do you want the truth? Nothing but the truth.
I want the truth, nothing but the truth. Can you drink that?
I killed my
Do you want
cousin's.
some? Wait there, do you want some? No.
I killed my cousin's hamster.
Now, me personally, I'm a big animal lover.
You are.
And I've got 2 gerbils myself, you know I've got 2 gerbils.
You do.
I do. I've got 2 gerbils myself.
He does.
So
Why
why...
establish it wasn't a gerbil, it was a hamster.
Yes, but I'm an animal lover. All animals together.
I'm an animal
so
lover as
why...
well.
He is an animal lover.
Here, get the backstory, you'll realise I'm truly
So let's hear a bit more about this situation that's going on right now.
So what was your motive behind the killing? Was it an intentional killing? Was it a murder? Was it hamster slaughter?
Let's start with this bullshit crying. Because... How old are you? Go on, how old are you? How old are you?
Answer the fucking questions.
12, 13.
Right.
Prime teenage years for killing hamsters. Prime. People are in the prime in that year. That's...
Yeah, that actually is.
I didn't actually kill it, it just... What I did led to it happening. My cousin didn't treat the hamster right, and I knew it from day one. And I'm not gonna lie, I was jealous because they had a hamster. I seen it wasn't getting treated well, it was in a dirty cage. So one day, everyone was downstairs having a bit of food. I went to the toilet, but actually what I was doing was getting the hamster, taking it back downstairs, and letting it run free.
So you were 13 years old.
Yeah.
So how did it die? It was dead.
This really,
Didn't run
really
away.
gets to me, Matthew. And the fact... Sorry, just carry on.
It's hard.
Carry on.
It's hard. It was hard for everyone that day. We still mourn little Lola to this day.
I'm an animal lover, Matthew.
So am I.
Animal
I was doing
He
it.
is an
I
animal
was
lover.
doing it in the name of animal. I'm like Ace Ventura.
So which situation you don't think my gerbils are getting treated right? Which they are. Which they are.
They are.
They are.
They are.
Would you let them out of the cage? If you thought they were getting treated unfairly, would you...
If I had to do it again, I'd do it again. It was an impulsive thought of the day, and I've been watching a lot of Dr. Dolittle, and I thought, nah, this thing is.
So how... It just ran off. I'm guessing it just ran off, disappeared, or did it...
No.
After you let...
20 seconds of letting it escape. Well, I didn't really. I put it down. It ran off up the road. A car came flying around the corner and run the little bastard over straight away.
Now the way you put that phrase, little bastard.
Yeah, it makes you seem like you don't actually care about the
Yeah.
I call
hamster.
all
Yeah.
my mates. I
Yeah.
call you.
Yeah.
All right, Bella.
No.
Less in the back chat, please. We'll
Yeah.
ask the questions here.
Let's...
I didn't actually ask you a question.
Yeah, well, we'll still ask him. Think about that luscious water that you can't have. Hey, do you want a drink? It's alright, because I wasn't going to give you one.
Your cousin, what did he say to you after this happened?
It was a girl.
It was a girl. It was a girl, Matthew.
And the girl. They were both.
He's had
girls.
enough, he's had enough.
Lola
He's
the
had enough.
hamster.
He's had enough. He's had enough. Read him out. He's had enough. He's had enough. Nick, he's had enough.
Oh wait, that's mildly annoying.
So did you bury this hamster?
You couldn't really bury it. It was kind of merged into the gravel.
Did you let her just find out that she was like, where's my hamster? She looked outside
we
and there's a big fat skid mark on the road and she's like, fuck.
Again,
So she doesn't know till this day.
I just went in and acted chill.
Chill. How can you act chill when you just killed an innocent little fluffy beast?
Full on squasheroonies.
So where does his cousin live?
Cartmel.
Cartmel.
What's your cousin's
Cartmel.
name?
Have you ever heard of a place called Cartmel?
I haven't made it up off the top of my head. Cartmel sticky toffee pudding. Never had it before. Cartmel race course.
Pipe down, we'll ask the questions here.
I was just letting you fill it.
We'll ask the questions here.
So can I go now?
The thing is though, Matt, we'll decide when you can leave. This story that you've come up with, well, it might be true, I'll be the judge of that. But we've come up with a decision.
We've come up with a conclusion.
Yeah, conclusion, that's
Conclusion, that's the one.
the one. And we think,
We're thinking.
and this is bullshit,
This is a lie.
lie.
A big fat lie.
It's a lie.
I knew it,
We knew it.
I knew it.
Thanks for coming. I know you've got a busy schedule. Schedule.
Sorry, you
Cooperate, we'll cooperate. It's kind of how it works.
Back in the day, I always, without a doubt, always wore 2 pairs of socks up until, I'd say maybe like 2 years ago.
So did you get cold feet?
So you're putting your mum through more work by wearing more socks than needed. A regular person I'd say wears one.
I wear 2 socks. 2 socks,
Two
one on
socks.
each foot.
But not 4.
I do
not,
now.
not 4.
I used to wear 4.
So what, when it comes around at Christmas, was your only thing on the list a quadruple max pair of sick ass Slazenger socks from Sports Direct, please,
I'd
man?
be like a little bit thick. I like good quality socks. None of that thin shit.
So,
feels like plastic.
we're talking
on feet.
ankle
full on,
to the knee.
Full on sock. Casual sock limit.
Just because if
Sock length.
one's shorter than the other, one's peeking out and the other one's peeking
Oh
out.
no, they were the same socks. I'd wear a pair of socks on top of a pair of socks. Do you know what I mean?
So
they have to be the same.
You've
I'm
got
not
one
gonna
black
wear.
pair of Slazengers.
I'm not gonna wear.
And one white
I'm not
pair.
gonna sit here with a yellow sock, a red sock, a green sock, and a blue sock. I'll have 2 yellows.
Let's not raise your voice.
I'm just dying for a line of plant, me. Can't fucking wait to get out of here.
Okay. So what the fuck?
No. Seems that we've got off on the wrong foot. All we want to do is get to the bottom of this whole double sock scenario. If you'd just like to tell us when you stop doing it, then
I'll stop doing it.
Do I look like I'm fucking joking with you right now? Why the fuck are you wearing 4 pairs of socks? Your poor mother. This is not fucking on.
Extra washing is something that a lot of mothers never want to have to go through with their
They
children.
never want to.
Some kids commit crime, some kids dabble in, substances, but no mother should have to go through unnecessary washing amounts. Unnecessary washing allowance. She must have been throwing in bloody well aerial tab after aerial tab after aerial tab, and bloody well hanging up sock after sock after sock after sock, just so you could get this weird habit.
He's not joking. Does he fucking look like he's joking?
I'm really,
Does he fucking
really.
look like he's joking?
I'm crazy sometimes.
Say.
Sometimes I get dead crazy and do things.
But sometimes I just fucking lose my head. Lose it.
Takes medication.
I'll fucking level you both in a minute if you saw calm down.
Right, well, how about I strangle you with a pair of socks? You wouldn't like that, would you? No, you'd probably love it.
I probably would fucking love it. I'm just gonna go out for a quick key.
I think I've seen a bit of.
Get a bit of sniff on.
You're not. You're gonna sit down until we finish with you.
You're not gonna leave this
I'll do
table.
what I fucking want! I'll do what I want! I'm a tank!
Just,
I'm swinging the opposite way.
I was like, So I wasn't quite, I was up and down.
I'm just thinking about that fucking plant run later.
So, we think you're lying. It's a lie. You're incorrect.
It was actually true. You used to walk on 2 pairs of socks every fucking day.
Goodbye, nobbers. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Make sure not to lie to anyone because we might come and knock on your door.
Check out our social medias. I'll put them all on the screen now.
Peace!